What is good, you guys? I hope everybody had a great 3 day weekend. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. And yeah, had a little cookout yesterday, made some good food, and played some music the day before. So, pretty solid Memorial Day weekend here. But it is time to get back into it, which is what we are doing tonight. We moved the weekly prep lesson that we usually have on Sundays to today because obviously no point of prepping for the week when the market's not even open yet. So, um, yeah. Anyways, we will go ahead and get right into it here. I do have a couple of things that I want to go over first. Let me check and see what our earnings are looking like and what our calendar is looking like for the week. All right, so let's see. Put this where you guys can see it. Okay, obviously today, no news, Memorial Day. Tomorrow we have 9 a.m. news, 8:30 news, consumer confidence at 10 a.m., which is definitely going to be something to watch out for. Wednesday, we have FOMC minutes at 2. So that is definitely something to watch out for as well. Thursday, we have jobless claims, GDP, pending home sales at 10. Let's see. Okay, so really nothing too crazy on Thursday. And then Friday, we have personal income at 8:30, consumer spending at 8:30, a ton of 8:30 news here. And then Chicago PMI at 9:45 and consumer sentiment at 10. So we have really the news we need to pay attention for is at 9:45 and 10 a.m. Around those times. Definitely going to be a bit more cautious when it comes to taking any positions around then. And then let's just go ahead and see the earnings here as well. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog in the background, but let's see here. Okay, so anything on our watch list? NVIDIA we have on Wednesday after close, so we're not going to be able to trade NVIDIA until Thursday. And we have Costco. Costco's been dead as far as volume goes for like months now. So actually probably years now. So I'm not too concerned with that. So really it looks like NVIDIA is the only earnings that we need to pay attention to for this week. See. What'd you say, Dave? Dave said those minutes are from last meeting. Hoping we don't get straight chop. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't get straight chop as well. Last week was literally just sideways for the most part. So, yeah. Anyways, if we could break out of this sideways range, that would be fantastic. And we can see some nice clean movement. We definitely have gapped up on Tesla. Let me check out InQ here first, though. So InQ, I mean, we already kind of know this. We just talked about this, but we have been pretty much sideways on InQ. It looks like above 21,337 we could definitely see some nice upside, but we still need to really get out of this range. And to get out of this range, we're going to need to see it at what, 21,562 to the upside. That's when we're going to start getting some like real important upside moves. And then honestly, right now, it looks like we could see some pretty easy downside on this as well. So once again, it looks like we could be in a range just because of the fact that it looks very, very easy for this to come back down and stay kind of in this area, but we do have some potentials for a breakout as well. So that's something to pay attention to here. Now, as far as the charting tonight goes, it's really, everything's gapped up. So overall, it really doesn't even look like we have much as far as super clean setups that are also close. So we might just be looking at a little bit further out setups here, just to keep these levels in our head. So Amazon, I'm all good on. APP, I still like APP up here at 380.70, but we're $20 away there. And we've got to have contract volume for that as well. Let's see, AVGO. AVGO, I actually like at 236.50, so gonna mark that for sure. And then we could actually probably get rid of these. I am just going to edit this actually and keep that there just for reference, because that was our last major level on the 4 hour. But I do like AVGO at 236.50. I really like it at 237.93. And yeah, that still looks pretty good. Mark that there before we move on. BA, let's see. No, I'm okay on that. Costco has earnings and no volume anyways, so nothing there. Coin in a range. Yeah, this actually. This 257.20 level isn't awful, but also for a more confirmed move to the downside here, 254.64 is going to be probably the bigger level for coin. We'll go ahead and leave coin marked. That doesn't look too bad to the downside if we can get down there. Let's see. Not what I meant to click on. Okay. CRM, I'm all good. Crowd broke 180-day highs. Is that all-time highs on Crowd? I believe it is. Let me just fact check. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so all-time highs on Crowd would be this 465 level that we just set. So I'll mark this and we can look at it. I don't have any super specific trade plans for that yet. But it's definitely going to go in the side watch as something to keep an eye on pre-market. Let's see, DAL actually looks like it could come back to the upside pretty quickly here. But I don't think I would play this at like 49.05. That should be where we start seeing a recovery on DAL. EDOG, I'm all good. Disney's just been chop. It really has. It's been chop for a long time now. Fun fact, I caught the little birdie. He said sorry. That's funny, Levon. Let's see. All right, yeah, Disney, I'm all good. FedEx, definitely all good. I don't even know why I have this on my watch list, to be honest with you. I'm gonna take that off. It's been, I don't even know how long since I've touched that. I think I played earnings on FedEx, like, not before earnings, but after earnings on FedEx, like, maybe 2.5 years ago, and then I don't think I've ever touched it since. So Meta, super rangy here, but above 646.60, we could see a nice move to the upside. I would have room on that through the 650 break for sure. And then obviously once we get up to this once we get up to this 664 level, that's where we're going to be breaking out on the larger time frames, like on the 4 hour and the daily and all that jazz. So Meta does not look bad. Let's see. Marvel, I'm all good. Microsoft gapped up, and this 460 level on that doesn't look horrible, but I think I'm going to actually pass on Microsoft. Yeah. MSTR, I'm going to pass on that as well. MU, all good. NVIDIA has earnings, so NVIDIA is useless until Thursday. Oracle, I'm definitely all good on that. That looks super low volume right now. PLTR, trying to break out as well here. Let's see where this is at. PLTR at 127.11 does not look bad, but we may, this is the thing with all those levels that are like relatively close, is we may see these break before tomorrow morning. Never played MU. Yeah, PLTR doesn't look bad. Definitely gonna keep that marked. Moving on, PayPal, all good. QQQ, pretty much trade intraday setups for the most part on that. Roblox, I'm all good. Reddit. SMCI, I'm all good on that as well. Snow, 205.40 on Snow is the new high we made here on Friday, but I think I'm good on that as well. T-Mobile, nope, and Tesla. I think on Tesla, I'm gonna have to wait for that 354.99, 355. Up until then, there's just not much to do there. So we have a few things that don't look bad, which is much better than nothing for sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these written out. And there we go. All right. First thing here, we've got, didn't have anything on AMD. We had AVGO. AVGO, I'm looking at pretty much the same exact thing that I was looking at on, I believe, Thursday with AVGO. Okay, yeah. Here. AVGO, looking at looking at 236.50 resistance for a breakout. Targeting. Could I type today? Here we go. Targeting a move to our next major resistance level on the 4-hour at 237.93. Planning to sell on the break of that level. Beautiful. Moving on. Coin, we're looking at downside. So 260.47 I'm all good on, but I do like our next supports here on coin. Looking at the 257.25 flat bottom / consolidation break, targeting a move to through our next support at 254.64. Below this, we have room to the All right, so coin looking at 257.25 flat bottom / consolidation break, targeting a move through our next support at 254.64. Below this, we have room down to around 251.20. If we see any hesitation around this area, that will be my final target. If we remain aggressive, my final target will be the 250 break for coin. Next up here, we've got crowd. Crowd is going to go in the side watch. So I'm just going to write out crowd here so we don't completely skip over it, but there's that. Google. Google, I think I'm all good on. Meta, though, is our next thing here. So Meta, looking at the 646.61 resistance for a recovery towards highs. Taking this at the 646.61 level and targeting a move to the 650 break. Above this, we have room to okay, we have room to 651.36. Then our next, actually, I'm just gonna leave it at that. 651.36 should be where we've got pretty easy room to before we're gonna run into any other issues there. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. PLTR actually looks really good the more I'm looking at it here. Looking at the 127.11 resistance. Targeting it. $128. Then the break of our next resistance at 128.36. Final target. Okay, looking at the 127.11 resistance for breakout, targeting a move to 128. Then the break of our next resistance at 128.36 for my final target. Beautiful. I like when we can have like simple and straight to the point trade ideas because it makes it easier for everybody. It makes it easier for me typing it out. Makes it easier for you guys because you have super specific targets versus, you know, just kind of looking at random levels, random areas, and yeah. I like when we can have just easy, straight to the point setups. Side watch. I'm gonna put crowd in there. I'm just gonna say crowd is creating new highs at the moment. So look for a setup to form in the pre-market and after hours. Well, there we go. Look for a setup to form in the pre-market hours. There we go. All right, cool. Is there any stocks that you guys want me to check out while we're on here? Because that's my watch as of right now for tomorrow. And I'm really not seeing much else. Nvidia has earnings, like I said, or else there would probably be some Nvidia setups to look at as well. But as far as what I'm watching for tomorrow and watching for possibly the rest of the week, depending on how long these take to actually play out, that is what I've got. But if there's anything you guys want me to take a look at, just send me the stock and send me the level. Let's see. Did you see SPY popped off at 8 when the 24-hour reopened? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Justin. Holding a call I bought on Friday, so that was exciting. Yeah, that's cool, Justin. There you go. You like the high on BA. The high on BA. Like, overall high at like 209.66. Is that what you're talking about? Yes, I do actually. We're just kind of far away right now, so I didn't want to throw it in there yet. But yes, if we get up there, or when we get up there, I guess would be the better way to say that. I do like that 209.66 level a lot. Open SPY, please. I'm far away from my computer. I got you, Levon. Yeah, this thing gapped up crazy. Gapped up crazy. Is that all you wanted to see, Levon, or did you want me to go out further? One hour. I got you. There we go. Did anybody do anything exciting this weekend? Obviously, since I'm in the Midwest, like 99% of my like Snapchat stories, Instagram stories have been like Indy 500. Like I think I experienced more of the Indy 500 from my phone than they actually experienced in person. Supposed to go to the beach today. Yeah, same, Levon. It's just kind of far away right now, so I didn't end up doing that. What's up, Marwan? All right, all right. Let's see. Tampa or Miami now? You talking about me, Justin? No. What did we like most this week? Most this week? Most this week, probably Meta. If I'm being honest, Meta's probably, man, I mean, I guess we really don't have that much on the watch itself. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So I mean, I was gonna say Meta's definitely top 5, but we have 5 things to actually watch. But Meta's definitely one of the favorites. AVGO has a ton of potential if we can just get up there, but it's just a matter of us getting up there in the first place. And then probably my favorite for tomorrow is actually PLTR. So Favorite for the week, probably Meta. Favorite for tomorrow, PLTR right now. NVIDIA earnings Wednesday could create an end of week opportunity. For sure, Justin. For sure. I would like to see something nice set up from the NVIDIA earnings. We could like get far away from any range that we're in with the earnings. I would be completely happy with that. And then we can just resume to clean price action. Oh, yes. I'm down, Levon. I'm down. I don't love the current market. Feels like we're consolidating at a weird spot, waiting on. Yeah, Justin, I am not the biggest fan either, but hey, you got to make do with what is given to you there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan right now of it either, but we are making do. Making do for sure. Flashbacks to first week of April. Yeah. That's facts. Oh, also, for those of you that are in here that aren't in the floor, make sure you click that first link in the description and you should be taken to a 3-day free trial. Join up, trade live with us in the mornings. We do pre-market review every morning at 9 a.m. Live trading right after that, and then we have lessons on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. So for anybody that's wanting to find the right community for them, go ahead and check out that link. And then for those of you that are not in the floor as well, make sure you screenshot this right here. I'll leave it up for the remainder of the live stream, but take a screenshot of that, plot these levels out on your charts. If you're planning to take any of these different than I have them written out, obviously make sure you've got your plan ready. And I hope I hope you all have a great trading week. And yeah, I will speak to you guys first thing in the morning for pre-market review. If we don't have any more questions, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. But I appreciate you guys coming out. Hope you all had a great long weekend. And we're getting back to it in the morning.